Very good afternoon, South Africa. Baie goeiemiddag, South Africa, Molweni, Mzansi. Humble apologies to get into the area. I am live now from, as you can see, Parliament, the People's Parliament. And I told you today that I'll be visiting Parliament to see for myself, to understand for myself what has been going on. In die afgelope paar dae het ek besluit en gemonitor wat by Parlement aangaan. Ek is nou by Parlement. Jy kan sien hier agter my is die geboue van Parlement. Al die plekke hierso is afgebaken met polisietuig. Ek dink die ondersoek op hierdie oomblik gaan aan. The obvious investigation of what's going on is here. I'm standing though in front of Parliament as the leader and the president of the UIM, not a parliamentarian yet, but a person that is in government, in local government, in the city of Cape Town. First and foremostly, I would like to take the opportunity to sincerely thank every single person in the fire department, our firefighters of the city of Cape Town. Being a councillor now of the city, it is absolutely critical that we pay respect to the firefighters that have been fighting 2 days now against this blaze. So vir hulle wil ons net sê groot dankie, baie dankie. And to every other person that currently played a role in ensuring that what happened here, the consequence of what happened, currently got resolved. To the police, to the firefighters, to traffic, city officials, to the Premier, Alan Windy, to the person that is head of our safety and security, Councillor JP Smith, Alderman, thank you, and to everybody else that played a leading role in bringing stability, not to Parliament, but to the People's Chamber. So ek wil daar begin vandag. As 'n jong ou, glo dit of nie, het ek in hierdie parlement ingestap in 1994, toe Nelson Mandela vir die eerste keer hier ingestap het in 'n demokratiese Suid-Afrika as ons eerste president. Following him, many other presidents, and before him, many presidents. This institution is not an institution of politics only. It is an institution that through all the years, be it colonialist time, apartheid time, and freedom time, has always been recognized as the actual home of the people. Now, the utter nonsense of what we now see in public, starting with people that are representing certain political parties like the EFF. And the person who was 5 years old, nee, hy was 5 jaar oud in die demokrasie van hierdie land, wil nou vir ons kom sê, hierdie was 'n mooi brand. This was a beautiful fire. And you are a member of Parliament. You are lower than life because you're a child. You see, you are 36 years old, and in 1994, when I walked with Mandela into this parliament, you were 5 years old. What the hell do you know about the struggle? You're a child. Now you're the leader of a political party, and when you were in 94, you were 6 years old, 7. You're a child, and this is not your home. Because anybody that moves into another person's home and says it is beautiful when it is destructed, you should never be allowed back in this home. Dis maar my ouma se maniere. So ek wil net kapsie teken teen hierdie brandende klein rooi jelly tots wat kinders was toe regte mense beklei het in 'n oorlog. Maak nie saak wat ek kan. Nelson Mandela, his statue survived. He's a person that I see as an icon in the struggle, no matter what side you were. Yes, people have a various view of F.W. de Klerk and everybody else. But here's the thing. Nelson Mandela worked in this parliament. Nelson Rolihlahla Madiba Mandela, who was like a dad to me, stood in this parliament. And if Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela decided that this parliament was not equipped to host freedom, then Mandela would have refused to go into this gate. Now, who the hell do you think you are? People like Walter Sisulu, Govind Mbeki. Yes, even people like Chris Hani. They saw this and decided that this is reconciliation, this is the house of the people, this is the assembly of freedom. And then you've got these people that say, it's nice to burn. Well, in my opinion, you should be charged, because that is treason. You took an oath to uphold, defend and protect this constitution. That's my opinion about these children who now deem themselves to be leaders. Secondly, this is sad. This is a bastion of our country, no matter what you say. There will come a time in this country, hopefully, that not everything that happens in this country is based on race. The burning of a building, the sacrifice of the youth, the no jobs and education should stop being made politics. It should be addressed as a fact and solved. Whatever happened here and whatever is rumored to have happened here, we must sort it out. I call for an independent commission of inquiry, because my question will always be, who polices the police? The only way that we will find out how we can sort out the future is facing the reality today. This is not politics, this is South Africa. If this building burns, the Union building burns, no matter what building in this country burns, it is belonging to the people of this republic. And as a political leader in this country, I am saddened that we cannot even unite under such an atrocity. So vandag staan ons voor 'n gebou. 'n Gebou wat voor apartheid en na apartheid vir baie mense verskillende gevoelens het, maar vir die regte mense. Voor hierdie gebou is nog steeds 'n man op 'n perd. En daai man op die perd sal nie verwyder word nie, want dis deel van ons geskiedenis weer eens. As die regte mense wat hierdie nuwe demokrasie ingelei het, die struggle icon, as hulle die man op die perd, Earl Smith, wou wegvat, het hulle hom in 1994 al afgebreek. Hulle het hom nie afgebreek nie. Hy is nog steeds hier en so is die groot standbeeld van Mandela. So kom ons hou nou op. Dit is 2022. Wat meer belangriker is, what is more important, is jobs. Alleviating poverty, sorting out potholes, creating education, turning the economy, facing the realities of gangsterism, sorting out crime. That's important. Not a debate if this entity must be here or there. It's a childish debate. It is a debate of people that have no substance. You have no substance, no guts, no history, no criteria. And if that is who you are, then you should not be welcome representing the people of this country. To the leadership, to the president, we need you to lead now. Now's the time, because you have not. So we want you here. We want to understand. We want to be briefed by you, not by ministers who have a vested interest in the degradation of this country. All of you. I want to hear from the country's leader. Now people say, why must the president rush here? Well, because there's a hint of sabotage. If this was an electrical fault, factual, if this was a problem where something just caught a light, I will understand, because that's what you call an accident. The national speaker of this country, a minister, and also the president hinted this was not normal and this was not an accident. Even last night, the Speaker of Parliament alluded to the fact that there's something wrong and something odd. A man appeared in court today, and I tell you now, if I look at this man, I don't believe the capability that he was alone. If it was him, if this was an act of sabotage to burn the parliament of this country, it is a direct attack on the nation. And here's my question. We are talking straight. When the looting started in KwaZulu-Natal, there was a discussion about the word insurrection. A more greater word than insurrection, coup d'etat, staatsgreep, omvergooiing van 'n land. That is what was said. There was then said it was a failed insurrection. In other words, a failed attempt to take over this country. And they said to us, there were 22 people, 22, that they identified that were in conspiracy to do that. They were not arrested. We don't know who they are. And they were never prosecuted. Now we're at the burning of Parliament. The line must be drawn somewhere. Because this nation is now physically burning. The epitome of state, the most highest regard of where decisions are made about the safety, security, stability of this country is burning and has burned. We must take control now and say that we don't need opposition. We don't need debates. We don't need inquiries. We need a change of this country. And people like me, many of us, that are 45 and 50 and 60 and 70 years old, no matter where you come from, dit maak nie saak waar jy vandaan kom, of jy nou wit of swart, apartheid of nie. This matters to us. This is our parliament. This is the People's Assembly. We need to rise, South Africa. We cannot continue walking around and seeing the obvious and being told the other side. This is a democratic, constitutionally based, capitalistic free country. And the law is for all. It's not just for one. We want justice. We want justice from people inciting violence, saying that it is fine. And they took an oath. And I will never surrender. Ek gaan nie ophou totdat dit uitgesorteer word nie. Ek weet die UIM is klein. Ek weet ek Neil de Beer is niemand van my stem dra. En dit dra by julle. Water, elektrisiteit, werk, geen rasisme en in Here se genade. Ons kan nie hierso weer staan en sien hoe twee goed brand nie. Een, ons geboue, en twee, ons geskiedenis. A country that does not recognize its history, does not respect all of its history, loses the future. We mustn't live in history. We must learn from it. So I'm going to leave you now with this picture, this understanding. As a political leader in this country, I'm devastated. I'm devastated in what has happened, and indeed, leadership should do exactly that. 2024, we are not going to vote to change a country. In 2024, we are going to have to vote to save a country. We ask for God's intervention. Here se lig. Ons staan hier en ons kyk na iets wat belangrik is vir ons, en alweer is ons nie saam verenig. Suid-Afrika, kom ons verenig. Kom ons vat hande. Ons is nie die vyand nie. Die vyand sit in rooi en die vyand sit in stad, want hulle doen niks. The president has an opportunity again in strife. The president has an opportunity. Yes, he was here. We want to see him again. We want leadership. We want to be told that this country is safe, that this country is not under attack, inside, domestic or foreign. And that's what we need to calm the water. Honderde boodskappe na my toe. Hundreds of messages to me saying, what can we do? How do we take action? Well, there's three things we can do. One, come stand here and take action to show that we are the people. Two, start waking up. You're voting for them. And what you get is what you deserve, is what you vote for. And thirdly, we really need to start standing for our rights. It's not up to me. It's up to us. We are a great nation. Ons is 'n baie mooi land. Maar hierdie is nie hoekom en waarom ek beklei nie. So kom ons staan saam, Suid-Afrika. Let's fix this. We can rebuild Parliament, brick by brick, but we can't build back our minds as a people alone. So this is a line in the sand. This is where we draw the line as the people and say, we the people. We the people. So this will not be the trend of the new year. This will not set the pace of our country. You look at people walking past here and just looking in amazement, sad to what we are seeing here as our parliament. Our parliament. Thank you for giving me the time. I will be taking this further. We will be looking at this. We will find out what is the truth, because the truth shall set you free. So NDB live, coming here from my parliament, your parliament, which deserves our protection. This country has suffered and has done so much for us to actually deserve this. Come now, let's do Ubuntu. Ons vir jou, South Africa. We as South Africans. Thank you for your time. God bless. Speak to you on Wednesday tomorrow for my first official 2022 live about Vision 2022. God bless you. Don't always South Africa first, but God number one. Thank you for the time.